Ready? All right, you want to kick us off, Deanna?
Yeah, sure. All right. Welcome, Christina, and anyone else that is hopping on here tonight. My name is Deanna. I am a mom of two. I've been married for 18 years. I'm a registered nurse. I was introduced to these products about 3 years ago by Beth. I was struggling with some health things myself, and I had a great product experience. So I decided to jump right into the company and start sharing with everybody I knew as well. A little bit about Trinant. We were founded in 2013. We are a debt-free company. We bring about innovative, high-impact health products that are third-party tested, GMP certified. We have a scientific advisory board that helps us formulate all of our products. They are super clean. That was really important to me. Being a nurse, I just want clean products for myself and my children. So we have an award-winning track record. We've been in the Inc. 500 several times. We won a Gold Stevie Award for our daily health system, which you're going to hear all about tonight as well. We love giving back to our communities. We also do some wealth teaching too. So I just talked about this, the third party validation, GMP certified. We have independent lab testing. We have a transparency policy, which means what you see on the label of the products is exactly what you're getting. They don't keep anything a secret. So it's all on our website. You can see everything. It's absolutely amazing. So most of our products are made from raw whole foods. And we're just going to start right away with the first product that I fell in love with. I struggled with digestive issues for a very long time, but shortly after I had my son, I had my gallbladder out and I was running to the bathroom constantly. So my gut health was off. And most people may or may not know actually that your gut health is tied to everything else in your body. So if you suffer from bloating, IBS, food sensitivities, indigestion, tired, irritable skin issues, so many different things stem from your gut health. Enrich is our digestive enzyme with pre and probiotic. This is a raw full spectrum enzyme with stabilized prebiotics and probiotics. It helps break down the fats, carbs, proteins, sugars, including lactose. And it just helps aid in post meal discomfort. So, this helped me not run to the bathroom all the time. But if you're on the other side of the spectrum with constipation, it also helps with that. And I think we may have a little video coming up here that shows exactly how Enrich works in your body.
Oh, if
Will
I
it
can get
play?
it to play here.
We're going to demonstrate the power of the Enrich enzymes using a snack pack pudding. As you can see, it's a solid. I turned it upside down here. I want to take one of these enzymes, crack it open, and stir in these raw enzymes that also have pre and probiotics. We're going to make sure this is really stirred around in here. These enzymes are designed to be taken before meals, so we're breaking down the carbs, the fats, the sugars, and the proteins so the body can actually absorb all the nutrients from the food and help with digestion. And so, as you can see, this pudding is already going through a change. And literally, in just about a minute and a half, it took a solid pudding and it liquefied it. I love being able to see the products that I'm taking every day work right before my eyes. And that's one of the great features of Enrich is we get to demonstrate the power of enzymes here.
So that's super amazing that you can see it working in real time. It's super fun to test it at home as well. Another thing I love about this product, my kids take it. All of these products are actually so safe. I let my kids take it. It's helped our gut health here tremendously. So this one here, as a nurse, this one has me super excited. I mentioned this in the beginning that we won a Gold Stevie Award for our daily health system. This is our metabolic health system in a box. It has two parts to it. The first part is Transform. This one we released about 2 years ago, and it literally went viral. So this here is an enzyme that you would take 30 to 60 minutes before you would eat a meal, and it converts 50 to 90% of the carbs that you take in. It turns it into dietary fiber in your digestive tract before it even hits your bloodstream. So if you know somebody that struggles with blood sugar problems, or maybe yourself, you struggle with blood sugar problems, this here helps balance those blood sugars. On the graphic, you can see somebody ate a meal without Transform, and you can see the giant spike of blood sugar. Then they ate the same meal but took Transform with it, and it kept that level. It's amazing for people that have blood sugar issues that are maybe on medications for it, but there are so many people that are walking around with blood sugar issues and they don't even know it. I was one of those. I slapped on a glucose monitor on my arm and I could literally see in real time what my blood sugars were doing. So this helps prevent those super high spikes, but it also helps prevent your blood sugar from staying high for too long. And it also helps you to not dip so low. I was also dipping super low at night, which causes brain fog, fatigue, weight gain, all of the things. So this helps your metabolism, increases your energy and focus, curbs the sugar cravings, and then reduces brain fog as well. Super amazing. The next piece to this kit is the Activate. So everybody has heard of GLP-1 medications, shots, pills. It's out there. It's on all the commercials. It's all over Facebook. This is a drink that increases your GLP-1 naturally with plants. It's absolutely amazing. There are no side effects to this. So it's going to increase your GLP-1, which is going to tell your body that you are full, and that it turns the food noise off. So you're not craving all of the foods all day long. It also turns on your AMPK, which is your fat burning process in your body. Just kind of like when you're exercising, it turns on that process. This does it in a drink. It's absolutely amazing. So people are losing weight with this. But the most exciting thing is it helps with all 5 factors of your metabolic health. So blood pressure, triglycerides, cholesterol, waist circumference, and then blood sugar as well. So a lot of people are able to get off some of their prescription medications because of this. And there's no side effects to it. So it's absolutely amazing. Instead of going on the injections that cause all the nasty side effects, this is a great alternative. Here are just some before and after pictures you can see of people that are having great success. And this here, the next one is for her. So we just came out with this one, gosh, maybe 6 months ago or so, maybe a little bit longer. As women, we go through perimenopause, menopause. A lot of times people don't know that it can start as early as the age of 35. I was also one of those people. I had a hysterectomy at the age of 32, and I started having night sweats, the irritability, not so much hot flashes during the day, but fatigue and low energy for sure, low libido, all of the things. Top 20 symptoms are listed there, but there's actually 103 possible symptoms. And medical providers dismiss us a lot, especially if we are younger. They don't think that all of these symptoms are perimenopause or menopause. And in fact, they are. So if you know anybody or you yourself is struggling with any of these symptoms, For Her is a great supplement to maybe stay off of hormone replacement therapy. So it's helped me tremendously with night sweats. I will never go off of this. Oh, so I get to introduce Carrie actually. She's going to talk about the next few products for us. Carrie is also a mom of 2. She's got 2 busy boys at home. She works in the medical field, but she is also a functional, how do I say it?
Nutritional response
Functional
testing.
response testing. So Carrie
Nutritional
really
response.
wanted, yeah, she really wanted safe products for her and her family. And when I introduced these products to her, she actually tested them to see if they were clean and whatever she does to make sure that they are appropriate. So she had a great result with it. and she's going to share her testimony on the next few products for us.
Yeah, thanks. So this was my gateway supplement of choice when I first got here. I've been in the medical field for 26 years and going. And although there's a great need and place for that, the longer I'm in there and I see these patients getting sicker and sicker and sicker, just kind of really brought me down. And I'm like, I am not settling for that. I'm not doing that for my children. I don't want to get a knee replacement or a hip replacement. And that's just not going to be my future if I have anything to do with stopping that or whatever. So I went down a rabbit hole and I then started learning how to muscle test myself and my family. So I'm certified in that, which is the nutritional response testing. And what that means is I can take anything in my hand and hold it and just think about it and the energy that has, that if it tests good for me, I sway forward. If it doesn't, it sways back. And what I'm learning is that a lot of these supplements, if not all, my body wants. And I can tell physically, I feel so much better. Like I had chronic knee pain and back pain that was a bugger for years. It took me out for days when my back would go out. And day 4 on this stuff, it's like liquid gold. It was amazing. I got out of bed. I didn't have to like help myself roll over for one and then stand up and like balance myself. And so day 4. So I can tell if I slack on this baby because it slowly comes back a little achy and squeaky and a little painful. Along with that, my plantar fasciitis that I had for over a year is now gone if I stay consistent. And then the surprising part is when I took 15 days difference pictures of my face, my dark circles went away. I never knew I had them. Like it was amazing for my skin and I wasn't even looking for that. So I just knew that our bodies stop producing collagen naturally in your 20s. And so if there's any hope that I will stay away from having surgery down the road, I know that we need to supplement with good sources. And so that's where the muscle testing came in and just trying this stuff for myself and my family. And it's been gold. So collagen is the most abundant protein in your body, but decreases every year. So like I said, after 24, 25, you start losing it. The loss of collagen shows up as fine lines, wrinkles, and reduces the skin elasticity. It also supports your hair, skin, and nails, joints, and gut health, which is, again, what Deanna said. Everything ties back into our gut. So I have a hiatal hernia from trying to push out baby heads, and I'm suffering from that. And I know that this is helping me keep that in place as I get it adjusted if I behave myself and not try to lift big things. So, and these are some before and afters that you can see that are pretty impressive. That top left one, one of our owners, that was the only thing that he changed. He works out regularly and look at those results. Like it is just toning and it's tightening everything up. Like the cellulite and the hair growth. Like we have a friend that had massive hair growth just from this bottle. So it is just wonderful. Scars and eyelashes. It's amazing. So Mojo and Zest. So one's a lemonade flavor and one is a nootropic coffee or the chocolate. I am a coffee snob. I used to go get a fancy coffee every day, almost. It was my treat for getting up, right? And I love like the lattes and stuff like that. And I would have crashes. I think I need more, like I had one in the morning and then I want one in the afternoon. Well, this I don't need anymore. Like I don't get the jitters. I don't get the crashes. I don't need a nap. I always wanted to take a nap. Like I wanted to plan a nap in my day. It's in my blood. So this right here is my T-Rex to unicorn in a bottle. Like it is amazing. Within minutes, I feel like, oh no, I do love my children and we can get through this and it's going to be good. It's just happiness. It boosts your serotonin levels in the brain. It's a mood enhancer. You feel more motivated, positive, less stress, supports the active weight loss routine, and it curbs the appetite, which is awesome. So It's a slow releasing natural caffeine from green tea. So that's where we get like the 9 hours of energy rather than your, what is it, 30 minutes or whatever from coffee. So anyway, that is my like joy in a cup. And then I should mention too, we have a couple holiday flavors that are still available, but they will not last long. So I tried this today just alone. The other day I had it combined and both were really super good. Like I just love playing with this. I feel like a little scientist in my little kitchen. So there's white chocolate mocha too. And then there's a peppermint enhanced, which is MCT and amino acids, which is kind of like a creamer. So it's really just kind of makes it more nice and smooth. And oh, it's just so good. Anyway, but so this is my, I don't know. I don't have one product that I can't live without because honestly, I feel like I could say that for almost all of them. But the NAD Plus has been a game changer for me. I do not ever want to go out with it again. This just unlocks everything in my brain. Like I feel like I have ADHD, but I feel like before I even realize it, I am focusing and organizing stuff that I didn't even know that I needed to organize or I kept putting off. And I'm just like, what am I doing? I'm cleaning out closets or like, it's almost like, wow, what is happening here? So, and I love that it helps repair on a cellular level, right? So like that's where all of this all starts. For if you want the whole natural part of it, you have to start at a natural level. And what this patented blend does is it gets rid of all the damaged cells, and none other on the market is like that. So that is really cool. It's the mental clarity, and we lose this 40% of the NAD when we're like in our 30s and 80% when we're 80. So this is really important to start it as soon as you can and just keep going, because the longer that you are on it, as you can see on the bottom left, the benefits of it, in 1 week you have more energy, sharper focus, and then restful sleep. My sleep has been amazing. Like I sleep like my husband. And I used to wake up every stinking minute. I would turn over or a noise or the kids, like, and I can still wake up when they need me, don't get me wrong. But no wonder why they are so less stressed and like nothing's a big deal because they get a 8-9 hour sleep every night, like solid sleep. And now I can say that I'm actually getting that too. So I don't know. This has been great for me and for so many that we have in our little group that we can get you into for more testimonies and more reviews, just like Amazon and such. So definitely something that you want to look into for the NAD, and it's a lot cheaper than any of the IVs or the shots out there. And so it's wonderful.
Well, thanks so much, ladies. I think I'm up next. I so appreciate you sharing all that information and the testimonies. Like I never get tired of that stuff. My name is Beth. I have been with this company for about 3.5 years now. Nutrition coach, personal trainer, corporate HR background for like 23 years. So a little bit of everything, but I've been on one heck of a health journey and I'm super mindful about what I put into my body and then also what I share. So I have stories just like these ladies, and I don't think I could pick one single product as my favorite. There are so many good products here, but we also have a couple other branches kind of this, of what we offer as well. And one that we just released is we broke out into the travel world because honestly, that's one of the areas that kind of help us, I don't know, on all levels, because we're happier, we're more calm, we're more peaceful, we're reset when we travel and spend time with our loved ones. So our travel membership basically gives you access to exclusive wholesale discounts. So that's going to be your hotels, your resorts, your condos, your boutique places, your Airbnbs, rental cars, cruises, that sort of thing. And these are above and beyond the discounts that you find on typical popular travel engines like Expedia and Booking.com and like things like that. So I think we have a little bit of detail here. I don't know if we have any testimonies on this, but basically, if you spend even a night in a hotel or a weekend away, or you travel once a year, or you travel for work or kids sports or anything of the sort, you will save money with this membership. There are individuals that are saving hundreds of trips that they already have in the future, whether they're traveling for work, for family, for weddings, anything of the sort. It's a membership program. So basically we have half off enrollment right now, and you join this program, and then you have access to all of the discounts. You can book as much as you want, as little as you want. And the best part about this program is that you literally get a vacation voucher at the end of it. So once you are in the program for 12 months, you get a voucher for 1,500 to 2,000 to use for a vacation. So you're getting a vacation for free. So you're getting more out of it than what you're even paying for the membership. And then, for example, if you have other friends and family that travel and they want some deals too, you can share this with them, and you can even earn commissions on that, because I don't know anybody that doesn't travel or want to travel, and this would unlock that for so many. So if you're curious on that, we have even like a group where people are sharing their discounts and stuff that they're receiving. If you're curious about that, just get back to the person that invited you and we can plug you in there, or even look some stuff up for you. But it is amazing savings, and it'd be an awesome Christmas gift too for anybody that you know travels. And you've heard some amazing testimonies from the two ladies earlier on the Zoom too. We also have a testimony group with thousands of testimonies in it. So you don't just have to take our word for it. You can plug into this group, you can search keywords, and maybe what you heard tonight, you don't resonate with. Maybe you're struggling with something else that's totally unrelated. You can go into this group, search it in there, and you will find testimonies. And it's just impressive that they're continuously rolling in. And even with this new NAD product, they're nonstop sharing results and struggles and all of the things in there. But it's an awesome resource. And then as far as the opportunity in general, you may just be here for the products, and that's awesome. We have awesome options for that. But with the stories you heard and the people the things that they struggle with, and they start getting relief, or maybe they're moving faster because their knees don't hurt or anything of the sort, people are going to notice that. Like their loved ones, their friends that know that they struggled with something and now they're getting relief, they're going to see that those people are feeling better, and they're going to want to know what they're using. And we're not going to keep it a secret, because we want other people to feel better too. So we have a few different ways to earn here. So if you decided to upgrade, or you kind of are a little interested in that aspect, we are paid 6 different ways. So whether that's product commissions, we have retail bonuses, we have launch bonuses, and a couple of other things too. And I'll kind of clarify that a little bit. So this is one of them, and probably my favorite perk, because I also have a Jeep and I've been paid to drive mine for 3 years now, $500 a month. Imagine having that vehicle payment off your plate and where you could put that money elsewhere. That is a big deal. And that is at the very first rank of this company. I've never been anywhere where I've seen people winning at the very bottom. And I've been in a few different companies, not saying you need to be successful here, but it's a very awesome perk to have that off of your plate. So when you qualify for that first rank, you get a stipend. It starts at 350, and when you get a couple more ranks up, it goes up to 500. And you can double dip with this as well. So for example, I have my boyfriend in one of my base spots, like we build 3 legs here, and I have kind of built a business for him. He doesn't do the business. He just takes this product and calls me his sugar mama type thing, but he qualifies for a Jeep stipend, and we're getting a paycheck on his account. So you can double dip and you can use that for something else. Deanna here, she's used her other stipend for her kiddo. So like, to have a safe vehicle for your child, like how awesome is that? There's so many perks with this. And then this little grid here is just basically kind of like the commission structure, if you kind of want to peek at what it looks like. So the green line here is basically like the monthly set base pay. So if you've been on other companies before, you kind of know like maybe a little bit about how this works, but this is the only one I've ever seen like this. When you hit that particular rank, that's your base pay. You don't have to guess. It's not going to change. That is what you are getting every single month. So pick a number. Like, what would change your life? $4,500, $8,500? That's a big deal. So for me, I started this, like I mentioned, I've been in it about 3.5 years. Well, in March, my corporate full-time job quit me without notice. Like, I literally had a meeting with my boss that afternoon. They're like, "You're done today." I'm like, "Okay, that's great. Thanks." So, thanks to this opportunity, though, I didn't have to worry. I didn't have to stress because I had this to fall back on. I had no idea I was building a plan B for something I had no idea I was going to desperately need. So it has drastically helped me in that regard. And I know there's other people that have been in that situation too, or maybe they have three jobs. Maybe you're just looking for a little extra income. You don't have time to get an extra job, or you just want to get your products paid for, or that sweet vehicle payment. There's a lot of different options here as far as that goes. So, as far as like what that looks like, if you're slightly interested in that, we can certainly go through more detail, plug you into a couple things, go through questions, but literally, it's at whatever pace you want to go. This is designed for very scheduled people. When I found this company, I was running a franchise gym business and working my full-time HR job. So I was about 80 hours a week, and I still squeezed this in. It's scheduled for very busy people. They have systems in place that you simply plug into and you do the things. And if you show up, you're going to see success. So if you want to walk with something like this and just get your products covered, if you want to run and like go all out and make some big money, that is possible here too. And that is the end of our slideshow. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen here. So if there's questions, you can certainly feel free to drop them in the chat. I'm going to stop the recording here.